Welcome to this time out with Marcus Ekure. Yeah, today in this edition, I want us to talk about the high level of insecurity in Nigeria today. Now, you agree with me that the situation has gotten to a point, where everybody should be worried. That is the truth. There is no security anywhere anymore. Look at the high level of armed robbery, the kidnapping, ritualism. Every day, people they miss. Every day, somebody they miss for this country. Now, the life does not even make any sense to a lot of people anymore. In those days when you talk of dead bodies, that somebody is dead or something, a lot of people, there's this kind of jitters, a sense to everyone. People are scared. Nobody even wants to come close. But today, dead bodies have become, a daily occurrence, a reality, a phenomenon. So used and common to everybody, because every day you see corpses littered, on the streets. Look at the robbery incidents just a few days ago at Uromi, which is trending everywhere on the social media. Lives were lost. Now it's not all about money. Just look at what is happening. Life doesn't even make any sense to many of these young people anymore. Because the truth of the matter is there's an extent poverty pushes you, there's an extent corruption in the nation pushes you, that the people, their own life doesn't even matter anymore. The youths have become more daring than ever. This whole thing, or everything we are currently experiencing today, points to one thing: failure of leadership. Leadership failure. Leadership failure. Tupac Shakur in one of his songs said that if the rich fail to spread their riches among the poor, they will spread their poverty amongst the rich. That is, the poor will spread their poverty amongst the rich. Is it not what is happening everywhere today? In a country where only one man is richer or will be richer than the entire country. A country where a poor civil servant today, 10 years in office, becomes a billionaire. A country where intellectualism doesn't even make sense anymore, because there's a whole lot of contrarianism everywhere. What do I mean by contrarianism? Ordinarily, hard work is supposed to pay. There's dignity in labor. But in the Nigerian context, the harder you work, the lesser you get. All because of the visionlessness of leadership. Now, this wealth, these leaders are amassing for themselves, building stronger individuals instead of strong institutions in a nation like ours. This is the products, the fruits that this whole thing will eat. I've been drumming it, I've been singing it, I've been talking about it. For those who care to listen, that if our leaders keep, wearing this armor of corruption, stealing our monies, going to invest abroad, and impoverishing Nigerians, then many of them, a time is coming that their own security will not even be guaranteed anymore. Because even the security men they stack around them and all that will not even be enough to even secure them anymore. There's a parable of my people that Aqua Noro Karwere. You know what it means? That if you cannot pack out of your country or your town or your community, then you have to make it good. But rather than making Nigeria good, our politicians, majority of them, are helping to sink the ship and the boat of Nigeria. I know so many of you have gone to naturalize abroad. You've sent your families abroad. And what you are just doing now, your actions and all that, you want to wreck the boat of this country so that when it's finally wrecked, then you take your private jet and travel abroad. No. The nightmare, you are not going to escape it. Nobody is going to escape it. That is the truth. We have to make Nigeria better. Because what is happening right now in this country is nothing to write home about. Nowhere is safe for anybody anymore. Look at the rate of robbery everywhere. Look at criminality everywhere. These whole things would have been mitigated with sound leadership. That is what I'm talking about. Why not to make Nigeria better? Why don't we create jobs? Think of how we can create jobs for youths who are able and capable of working. Now, our Nigerian universities keep churning out millions of graduates every year. All our government does is to establish new orientation camps everywhere and establish new universities. Look at Delta State, for instance. Delta State now has 4 public universities. About 4 state universities. One in Asaba, one in Agbo, one in Ozoro, and one in Abraka. 4 state universities. We are just creating universities everywhere that will keep graduating young people. Nobody is thinking of industries. That is tsunami. Tsunami. So whatsoever is happening right now, it's high time government started thinking in a positive dimension. It's high time we eschew every form of corruption. It's high time we take the destiny of this country very seriously. Because if things continue like this, the story that will come out of it, I don't think is anything anybody will want to reckon with. You don't need to be a prophet to prophesy the doom that will befall this country if situation continue like this. So I'm appealing to our leaders to try and come and rescue the soul of Nigeria. They should try. And trying does not necessarily mean we have to, get a missile from somewhere. Nigeria is going to be repaired by Nigerians. That's just the truth. Because Nigeria was destroyed by Nigeria. The level this kind of state we find ourselves today was caused by the attitude of our leadership. So it has to be repaired by the leaders. And for every Nigerians too, it's not just a leadership thing alone. Every Nigerian has to work on themselves. The other time we were talking about restructuring, and I said, no, the greatest kind of restructuring we need in this country is attitudinal restructuring, attitudinal reformation. Every Nigerian child, is unfortunate that there's a kind of institutional framework that we all have grown under that has cropped a mentality or mindset in the minds of every young Nigerian to see government as a cause of his or her problem. And to also want to steal, to want to cut corners. So directly or indirectly, almost everybody in Nigeria is corrupt. So we have to all work on ourselves. As we are calling on these leaders to work on themselves, everybody must also work on his or herself for Nigeria to be great, for Nigeria to be better. Because for Nigeria to achieve that greatness, that promise that we are talking about, God is not going to do magic. And sometimes when we talk of God not answering prayer, we pray a lot in this country. But I tell people, the answers to our prayers have been released long ago. God is not going to do more than he has done for Nigeria already. So it's for us to open our consciousness, our minds by reforming our attitude. Say, be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. What we need in this country right now, for everyone, from the little boy or little girl, the little child, down to the adults, to the leadership of this country, everywhere, both private, public sector, what we need is renewal of our mind. We need to renew our mind. We need attitudinal rejuvenation. That is the only bastion for the kind of greatness this country, the kind of greatness we want this country to achieve. That's the only bastion for actualizing it. Thank you very much for staying tuned to me on this edition. Stay tuned, keep flying, and stay on top. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel and encourage your friends to do so. And also try as much as you can to share for as many as possible to see, so that Nigeria will actualize our more desired greatness and prayers for it. Thank you very much. Bye for now.